morning, everyone. I hope you all are feeling blessed and then excited for today and then excited for tomorrow. Started to work again. 5 minutes. I have to see my time. All right. So I have so many different testimony about relationship with God, and then I feel like every season are different with God. But this particular one I will share because it's basically like it's kind of like the basic about who God is. So Indonesia, I'm from Indonesia. It's 80% are Muslim and 8% are Christian. But my tribe from North Sumatra are 80% Christian. So I was born and growing up as a Christian. In Indonesia, everyone have to have religion, even though people don't really do it and this and that. So I was growing up as a Christian. I went to church and everything. But my parents divorced when I was little. So at the time, since elementary school, like I don't really have relationship with my dad. Like kind of like I don't remember anything. So sometimes I'm sad because when I see my friend, like I get jealous because they can laugh and they can talk to their dad. And then I ask God, like, what did I do wrong, God? Like, am I not being a good kid? Why I don't have a good dad like other people? So it's always in my head. And then I didn't realize it until I was growing up. When something bad happened, I'll be like, oh yeah, of course God doesn't love me. Like God loves other people because of course they're better than me, like who I am, like God will care about me and stuff. And then Indonesia is a shameful culture where you don't talk about feelings and then you don't talk about what's going on. So none of my friends know that my parents divorced and then my dad remarried and my mom remarried. At one point my mom remarried and I told my friend, oh, he's my dad. He was my dad, but he was not my dad. And I used to like fake smiling and laughing, but like deep down, like I was really sad. And then when I graduated, I moved to other city in Batam. That's where I started to be in the community of a lot of missionary. And then, so I started to have a mentor. And then they asked me, like a map life story. And then I talk about my family. And then without realizing, I was crying. I was like, why am I stopping? Like, it was so hard. I'm like, I don't want to cry. I'm so sad. Like, I'm so shy, because I like to keep it. Then I realized, because I never tell people what I'm feeling. And then, like, the father picture, it's broken. And then it's not good because we talk about God the Father, but then I cannot see it. Like, my dad, that's obviously alive, doesn't really care about me. So how can I believe that God care about me, God that I don't see it, like. So so I started to work with a lot of missionary, like translating and this and that. So when it's come to a big trip, that I always get attacked, I'm always like, oh, God doesn't love me. It's always like God doesn't love me, like things like that. Then after that, it was just really attacking. That a month I was just on a mission every day, and then I was just so tired. So we had like a Bible study group, and then that time I told my friends, and then they prayed for me. That's also kind of like the very first time I really felt the power of prayer. Like I really felt like it was free. Like I was free. Like I didn't feel it anymore. I didn't feel like God doesn't love me. Like I didn't like the picture of my dad didn't really care about me. It was not that. It was just like that. I was like, wow. Like I was like really healed. And then since then, whenever I see dad or son or daughter playing together, I was not sad. It doesn't make me sad, but it makes me happy. It makes me like, it changed the way I see it. It makes me like, oh, he's a good dad. I hope he still be like that forever. I hope he still be faithful with the wife. I hope he's taking care of kids. It doesn't make me sad anymore. And that's when I know, like, God had healed me. And then through the power of prayer, and also like God like reached out to me. Before I close, and then I felt I have so Psalm 27 is basically, I feel like the chapter that God gave me, like in like my life story, because in here, so it says, so Psalm 27, verse 8, I'm just going to read verse 8 until verse 11. My heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not reject me or forsake me, God my Savior. Though my father and my mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in straight path because of my oppressor. So that's what I felt. Like, yeah, sometimes people failed you. Sometimes your parents failed you. Sometimes your friends failed you and expect them to fail you. But, yeah, God will never leave you because he's a good dad. So, yeah.